And then let's do this and this. And it's going to make me turn it off before I. Oh, okay. Okay, it's not. And copy. And let's paste it here. There we go. And then I can turn this one off. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Dupe. And let's turn it off the right way. There we go. And let's see, I want to pop out. Huh? No, that's not the right chat. Okay. I got confused. Pop out the chat and bring it down here. And then okay. Now I think I've got it right. Okay, there we go. And I want to, let's see, R-A-F-F-L-E. There we go. And I want to put my invite paste, enter, and here. Oh dear, what did I just do? I pushed on the wrong thing. That's what I did. Now, let's pin this one to the top. There we go. Done. There. Okay, I'm switched over completely. And I want to take that out for right now. Just so you all know, I put the link to my raffle down in the chat. So if you would like to enter my raffle, go check out my chat. I mean, the video, and the rules for my video are in the description also. Because, yeah. Hello, Mark. How are you? Yeah, I think it was a good idea to start a new life to do my other stuff, my crafting and such, and crocheting. So, what is everybody else working on? I think Kim told us what she was working on. I'm working on a blanket. Hopefully, good. So, I'm still working on Marley Bird's lacy chevron shawl in the It's Wrap. It's a Wrap by Red Heart. Oh, squares. I should be working on squares. I only have like 7 done, and I'm supposed to be getting 20 done. I've got to check that email again and make sure that I got my address in there. I'm Sheesh. I swallowed some water wrong earlier, and I'm still having problems. I'm surprised I was able to sing. I needed 130, but think I'm only doing 100. Ah, I totally understand that. Totally. So, did Mark come in and say hi and then leave? Chevron Waves Lacy Wrap is what it's called. Ah, I keep forgetting. Chevron Waves. Usually he comes up on the. Oh, okay. There. I was like, where did he go?
Well, I'm here.
Oh, I guess I do have to wear these now. Got to put them back on so I can hear. And where did there did?
Okay, I can go live tonight.
Ah, yeah. I did mine, so I did. I think it was not quite an hour and a half singing. I can't do much more than that.
I
Yeah.
stayed on for 3 hours last night.
Oh my.
Yep.
That's a lot of time.
It is, and then I run out of things to say.
Yeah.
Well, I should be getting very excited because my niece is having her baby today.
She is.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you are excited. Chop, chum, click, click. When the word doesn't come out, just make something up.
Tongue tied.
Couldn't think
Yes.
of what I was, the word wouldn't come out. So I just sort of made something up.
Hopefully Pink will go live tonight.
What?
Hopefully Pink will go live tonight.
Yeah.
And I can go after her.
Has she gotten back on a schedule yet?
I haven't seen it down in the YouTube thing.
Somebody's saying, congratulations, Uncle Mark.
Yep.
Mark Rob Ross.
Yep. My brother and his wife's going to be grandparents.
Yep.
So I'm the great uncle. I'm already the uncle of their family. My nephew and my niece. So I'm already their uncle. So now I'm with the great uncle.
Yeah.
Last time I saw that baby was on the ocean sound type thing. So on the start, like in the computer type thing on my cell phone.
Oh.
But they said the baby was real big. So I'm still waiting to hear the news for it. Once I hear the news, then I'll be able to tell y'all about it.
Okay.
How much he weighs.
And all that stuff. Yep.
All that good stuff. So my niece had a dream about her little baby the other day. And so we was talking, and it's like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. And so she says, Uncle Mark. I said, yes. She says, she said, I had a dream about my baby. I said, you did? She said, yes. She said, yes, sir. She said, I dreamed the baby came out looking like a girl.
Is it supposed to be a boy?
Mm-hmm. She but came out like a girl. I'm like, uh-oh. No, it's a boy.
Okay. Yeah, I knew what both of mine were before they were born.
Yeah.
They were both boys. And I had 2 grandsons. I think that's all I'm going to have. But that's okay.
That's all right.
That's okay. I am fine with it.
Okay. Then I had a dream about my nephew, and dreamed that they both, him and his parents, came over, and he came over with his parents in my dream, and he said, "Hello there, great Uncle Mark." I said, "Hello." He says, "I'm your new nephew." I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "I know all about it." And he said, "I understand you're an artist. Can you show me some stuff?" I said, "Sure." I said, "What do you want me to show you?" I said, "I would teach you." I said, "But I had to ask your mom and dad first if I can, show you how to do the painting stuff." He said,
Yeah.
then he opened up my room, opened up the door to another room. He said, "Hey, cool." He says, "I see you have a train set." I said, "Yeah, I do." I said, "I play with it every now and then." He said, "Would you show me how to do that too?"
and
I dream probably
all of
come.
this before he's born, huh?
Yes. If he finds that I used to fly remote control planes, he'll probably say, "Can I fly one of those too?"
Yeah.
So yeah, if Uncle Mark had one. I had one, but I don't know where it went.
Ah.
It was real high up when me and my brother flying it. He was flying it and I was filming it. And that's when it got away from us.
Oh.
And I had no idea where it went. It went
It
right
went
across the
bye
road.
bye.
But yes, ma'am, it did, because it went right across the road.
Oh.
And it was like right over my neighbor's house.
Oh dear.
And he
Maybe
had
it
a,
went on their roof.
I wish it was the one where I can fly it on the inside. It was a lot better. I don't I don't know what he would have done if it landed on top of the roof.
Hey, who knows? I don't know.
I don't know either, but yeah, I told a story before about me being in one of those clubs where I had a plane, it crashed and it hit somebody's car.
Oh. And the plane said bye bye.
Yes, ma'am. I used to belong to
Oh.
many years ago, and so for me to be in the club, they told me I had to have a plane. So I had to go to this hobby shop, and so I started getting into the discussion with the lady there, and I told her, I said, so well, I said, they told me I had to have a airplane, and I said, uh, I had one. She said, "That's a good one to use right there." So it is. There's some name of the plane, what it was.
Uh
And then
huh.
so I would charge up my plane and then go out to the field the next day. So my mom took me out to this field, and so you have to have a instructor with you, so that way they can
Uh-huh.
teach you how to land and everything. I had to
Yeah.
take off. And so it wasn't too windy that day. And I said, "Hey," I said, "is there any instructor can with help me with my plane?" He said, "Oh yeah." He said, "I can help you." I said, "Oh cool." So we get my plane up in the air, and the field
Yeah.
was real big, uh, big old field, and so there was a lot of people out there flying their planes. And
Oh.
so my mom just leaves me out there, and then had the plane up in the air. And the plane started to get out of control up in the air,
Uh
and it
oh.
started slapping downward. And
Uh-huh.
the instructor said, "Hey," he said, let me have that receiver." And I said,
Yeah.
"Okay." So he grabs the receiver, and while the other people out flying their planes, they start to, because the plane started to dive, like it started to dive down. And
Yeah.
then when it starts to diving down, it really starts getting out of control. Because then I never seen so many people run in all my life. They running up beneath it to get inside of the building. Some of them ran to get into the cars, and it was just me and him. I thought this shouldn't be, you know. And then I hear this thump noise, and the instructor says, "Well," he says, "I have some bad news for you, son." I said, "You do?" He said, "Yep." He said, "Son," he said, "I am terribly sorry." He said, "But this is all is left of your plane. It hit somebody's car
Oh no.
in the out in the parking lot by it." And so
Mm-hmm.
brings it back, and the plane is destroyed because there's nothing left except the the engine part. There was no wings, there was no
Mm.
wheels, there was no propeller. The plane was destroyed. And
Wow.
the instructors, and by that time, my mom pulls up with her car, and my mom said, she said, "Mark, it's time to go, son." She said, "Where's your plane at?" I said, "The instructor has it." She says, "Well, where's it at?" I said, "Here's what's left, Mom." The plane was gone. And the instructor asked me, he said, "Hey, son," he said, "What kind of plane is this?" And I told him. He said, "Oh, no, 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 no." He said, "That's the worst kind you can get right there." And he said, "Who told you this was the kind of plane to get?" Uh, I said, "Sir," I said, "all I know is what the lady told me at the hobby store." And he said, "Yeah," he said, "Who was that?" And I wouldn't say anything. And he said, he said, "I don't know why she told you that," or he said, "because that's the worst kind that you can get." He said, "It looks like you'll have to get yourself another planes." I said, "Well, I thought I was in the club." He said, "You are, son." He said, "You're in the club." He said, "But you have to get another plane." He said, "That's the worst kind you can get right there." I mean, the plane was deep total going with smiles. It made with smiles styrofoam,
Oh wow.
styrofoam.
So you had to start over and get a new
Yep.
plane. Oh, sheesh.
I had to buy an airplane off of somebody else.
Oh wow.
that, that was that was a day I will never forget.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And then there was a military base right next to where we used to fly our planes. They used to get onto that club all the time about flying their plane too close. I'm like,
Oh.
"Ooh, don't get me involved with that." And they made me a security guard too. One time or another, we had a show to do at a mall, and so the guys in the group said, they said that they said, "Mark," I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "How would you like to be a security guard for one day?" I said, "Security guard?" I said, "Well, okay, yeah, yeah, I guess so." He said, "Son," he said, "all you have to do is you have to tell the people, please do not touch the planes because they did not want anybody to touch these airplanes, but it kind of keep them, you know, cleaned up and fixed up so that, look nice and everything for the shows." And so he
Uh-huh.
said, "Okay." He said, "We're going to be down on the other end. So if you get into a problem," he said, "you can come get one of us." Okay. I said, "Okay." Well, I'm down on one side of this table, here comes this lady, another lady, and her son. Her son looked, I don't know how old the child was, but he started to mess with the propeller on the airplane. I said, whoa, whoa. I said, don't, don't, don't touch the propeller. I said, these men do not want you to touch the airplane. The kid's mom got on my case.
Seriously?
Yes, she starts arguing with me there in this mall. And so I said, ma'am, I said, listen, I said, uh, these men did not want anybody to touch these airplanes. She said, well, she said, I don't care. She said, I'm the child's mother. You don't tell her that. You tell me that. I said, ma'am, I said, look, I said, I'm following orders. These men did not want anybody to touch these airplanes, especially if they're little kids. She said, well, she said, who tell you that? I said, why don't you go over there by that table over there and talk to talk to one of those men. She said, no, she said, I would prefer to talk to you. I said, well, ma'am, I said, I'm just doing what they told me to do. And then I got so scared. I told one of them, I said, hey, I said, I'll be back, sir. I said, I got to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I got so scared, I went off to the bathroom. And I'm like, man, I thought, Lord, please help me. I thought, I don't want to get in no fight with the lady's husband. If the lady's husband come in here, I'm trying to get, I was so nervous. I'm like, oh, please, Lord, help me. I don't want to get into a fight with this person. I was shaking. Like, get me out
Oh
of here.
man. Wow.
Then one man says, hey, he said, where were you at? I said, in the bathroom. He said, in the bathroom. He said, son, you're supposed to be over there watching. I said, I was until that lady told me that. I said, no, sir. I said, I said, he said, well, we tell you what to we tell you what to do. I said, yeah, no, I was following what you told me to do. I said, but I said, when that lady back then they got on my case, I said, please.
Yeah. Wow.
Should put a sign up that says do not touch.
Right. They should have.
I said, tell them, said, well, why don't y'all put a sign up that said do not touch the planes?
Right.
Them getting jump, actually not jump out. She was more kind of this pushing at me. I thought, I don't know what I would told if I told my mom about that. What was it, son? You've been okay.
I always get nervous telling a child not to do something, um, because I don't want a parent to yell at me for telling their child not to touch or whatever.
I was getting nervous in that bathroom. Like, oh man, I hope her husband come in and punch me or something. That won't be very nice.
Oh wow. Yeah, but that didn't happen though, did it?
No, I was thinking the Lord on that day that didn't happen.
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Go find me somebody that can help me in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's bad.
Wow. Yeah. And there's a lot of times when a parent won't tell their children not to touch. And if you tell them not to touch, they yell at you for telling their kid not to touch something. Yeah.
Like, ooh, I thought, man, this is bad. They asked me to be a security guard, and I said yes, and then
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want that job no more.
Well, what you do is you say, well, if I'm going to be a security guard, you're going to make a sign that says, do not touch.
Yeah, do not touch. I don't want to get yelled at no more.
Right. If a sign's there,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, signs should be there.
It's like me and my sister-in-law went to a train show many few years ago, and so I was walking around and was filming some stuff, and like I saw somebody was little boy was trying to touch the train or something. Think that told him, not to touch it or something. What was going around the track and everything. So then I didn't seem to touch it, but and then I was just enjoying watching the trains myself. It was very fascinating to watch going around the track and trying to get ideas by myself. I'm like, oh, yeah, I could do something like that. I could, if I'm not busy doing something, I can go back there, run the trains on my own, and
right.
have my own show to do.
Definitely.
It's a hobby. Oh, I saw Triple C on. I think her name is Dana. I saw her on early this morning.
Oh yeah, she's usually on early in the morning.
I think I'm not sure.
Her crafting, her morning craft show.
Mm-hmm.
I always miss it because I don't get up in time to see it.
I forget what time she came. I think it was like 9 o'clock or something when she came on at 8:30. It's supposed to be 8:30, but on different time.
Which is 6:30 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
And no, 8:30, 7:30, 6:30, 5:30 my time. Or is she on at 9?
Maybe 9.
Which is 6 o'clock my time. Too early for me to get up. I don't do well if I get up real early.
I was doing my live last night, so some viewers would comment me about my hair, and I said, I said my sister-in-law cut my hair for me. They said, your sister-in-law did a nice job. I'm like, hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I like that compliment. Thank you very much.
I've got to get my mom to trim my hair because I've got split ends.
Mm-hmm. I think my sister-in-law, her dad used to work as a barber.
Ah.
And then that's where she kind of learned how to, use what they call the clippers on mine.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have somebody like that in the family like that. like a nurse or
Definitely.
someone like that can take care of you.
I have a good friend that's a nurse,
And,
pediatric nurse in a nursing home.
a nurse.
Yep. Let's see. People can be so unkind. It be scary out in the world. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
There you're right, Brenda.
Mm.
There are so many people out there that can be so mean. I mean, and you don't even have to do anything to deserve it.
It was kind of like that to me in school.
Yeah,
Especially
I
when
know what that's like.
especially at
Huh.
didn't help
What
that.
is wrong with this picture?
Didn't help that.
Let's cut this right there. And there we go. No, don't do that. Don't do that either. For crying out loud. Hopefully it's going to work right. 1, 2, 3, and then over here. And I'm not sure how. Maybe it's because I did an extra one here. No, I didn't. I lost a stitch somewhere. Where, I don't know. But somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yes. I lost a stitch somewhere. But I don't know where. So I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm not going to worry about the telephone ringing. Because it's usually somebody trying to sell me something.
I know what that's like.
And I don't want to buy it. At all.
Like me.
Of course, my husband probably answered it. Because it only rang 3 times.
They used to call me that too, trying to sell stuff. So I don't answer the phone no more.
Yeah. I only answer my cell phone. And then only a number that I know.
Mm-hmm.
If the number doesn't have a name next to it, I'm not going to answer it.
That's like me.
Because it's most of the time somebody I don't know.
Yep.
And they want to sell me a bridge.
Almost somebody did me like that one time, and I was visiting some family members, and my cell phone went off, and I thought it was one of my friends, you know,
Uh,
calling. So I made a mistake, picked up the
and you
phone.
answered it.
Yes, and this man comes on here on there talking about car insurance, and I told him, I said, sure, I said, I said, sir, I said, look, I said, I don't have that. I said, he said, you don't have what? I said, I don't have a car. I said, he said, well, your
Oh,
car
yeah.
insurance is way overdue. I said, well, then you must be talking to the wrong person then, because I don't, I don't have a car. He said, well, he said, that's not what my record showed. My record showed that your car insurance is way overdue. I said, I don't care what your records show. I said, I don't have a car and I don't have no insurance on it. He said, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm pretty sure. I said, you have a nice day. And I hung that phone up, and then my sister-in-law said, Mark, she said, when you see if you don't see a name, she said, do not answer that phone. I said, I'm going to start doing that. And this is
Yeah,
one of them. Well, if it's, somebody in the family or one of my friends or something, then, I'll answer. But I'm like you. If I don't see a name on the phone, then I'm not familiar with that number, and then I'm not going to answer it.
right. I've even put like doctor next to my doctor's number
Mm-hmm.
and put it in my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and dentist next to my dentist's number and put it on my phone
Yeah.
so that I will know when they call.
Right.
But when they started this thing where, people can, people selling things can call
Mhm.
cell phones,
Right.
um, terrible. And then our home phone rings at least 4 or 5 times a day,
Mm.
and it's always somebody, a telemarketer or something.
I
I mean,
don't
I
like it.
know they have to make their money somehow, but not on me.
No, no, me either.
I'm not I'm not a phone customer.
Mm.
I mean, I'll buy things online
Yeah.
in a
Right.
secure place,
Right.
but yeah,
That's kind of
don't
ridiculous
call
too.
me and
Right.
try to sell me something
Same
unless
here.
I know you.
Yep. Mm. Unless I know you, don't don't call.
Right.
Ain't sale.
I have this thing on my phone that weeds out um, those um, spam calls or whatever they
I
call them.
know what you're talking about.
Um, so I don't get as many of them as I used to,
Mm.
but I think I'm going to take it off because I
Mhm.
don't like some of the things that it does. When my phone rings, I don't want it to go to this uh,
Mhm.
this app
Mhm.
every time my phone rings,
Right.
even people I know, I mean, maybe they need friend, Mark.
Yep.
I get car insurance calls several times a day and every day. I have not drive for over 2 years or have a car. Oh my goodness. And they
Wow.
call you, keep calling you. I get all kinds of stuff in my email.
Mm-hmm.
And ads for car insurance, ads for this, ads for that. I mean, they're everywhere.
It drives you crazy after a while too. When they do it
Uh-huh.
several
It
several times,
yes.
drives me
I mean,
crazy.
it's like where is there something that is like um an email that I need
Mm-hmm.
somewhere down at the bottom after all of the ads?
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Another spot where there's all kinds of extra stuff.
I had
This
Heather.
yarn, you had Heather what?
I had Heather up on my panel the other day, and
Oh, crochet.
yeah, I mean, her was talking about these water parks and stuff. How how she told me she used to go to them too. So then I told her that, you know, I went to them myself years before, and then I was reading something, I think on Google, and there's a water park out in Florida they just recently built, and there's a ride on there. I was reading about some people get injured on a ride. He said it
Oh.
threw them off of the ride, and then one was laying face down in water at the end of the ride. I'm like, no way would I ride that.
What kind of ride was it?
some kind of slide or something. I think they made them dismantle it because it's uh too dangerous. Something like
Yeah?
like that's not for me no more.
Wow.
Like you know, I had that accident at that water park where I was, and then I'm like, this stuff is not for me no more.
Yeah.
Stuff too dangerous, and I was out.
I haven't been I haven't been to a water slash uh what's the other one? Six Flag Park
Mm-hmm.
since my youngest was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a youth group thing that they did every year.
I've been that the last time I was in and one that was several years ago, and I was out with one of my neighbors, and then with somebody else, and then so I was out there, and always be, polite and everything if I was up on when I was up on top of these rides and stuff. And
Uh-huh.
so I let people because it's not much room up there to begin with. So if somebody
Right.
wants to like right in front of me, I let them go back like right in front of me. Well, my neighbor, after I got through sliding, my neighbor just happened to look right at the top where I was. My neighbor, she says, "Come here, minute, Mark." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She says, "Why did you let that person cut in front of you like that up on top that slide?" I said, "Because I was being polite." I said, "It's not that much room up there to begin with." And I said, "I'm just being polite." She said, "Well, I don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't think you're supposed to, let people come in front of you like that." I'm like, "Well, what difference that make?" I'm just being polite.
I don't know what difference that would make.
Mm-mm. And then a couple of times I would get injured right down that slide on my stomach. And the slide was
Oh,
bounce me on one side to the next. And there's a aid station close
yeah.
there. So I was out with somebody and had skinned up elbows. I'm like, oh great. I'm like, maybe I need to sit at aid station, and maybe they can put something on that and look like
Yeah.
a straight light. Somebody looked at it and says, "No, that's not. That's nothing serious. You don't need to sit at a station." I think I was with somebody else or something. I don't know, whatever.
Uh, you should have just done what you thought was right.
Oh, right. Ignore
Because,
that.
they can clean it.
Oh, yeah.
It, it may have been just a scrape, but they can clean it and put some antibacterial stuff on it.
Right.
Yeah.
That chlorine that they put in those foods and stuff, I imagine would burn real bad.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I don't go back no more. You know, and there's no way I can climb up those steps anyway. They get
Oh,
real steps to the slides can get real slippery after a while. As soon as you start climbing, they they don't like people to run either.
wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Okay. So I go in here. Then I go in here. Okay. It's fine. Just stuff that's looser than it should be. There we go.
Often one back.
I have this much done.
Wow. Often one back getting that robot thing, that Nightbot. But that
Oh, Nightbot.
that
Yes, I'm
yeah,
using it.
that would have to have 1,000 subscribers if I get Nightbot. I don't guess I get Nightbot anyway if I have 1,000.
If you have what?
If I don't have 1,000 subscribers, can I still get Nightbot?
I have no idea how that works.
I might ask Google. Might can ask Google.
Ask
Google
Dana or Joe.
or Pink.
They know all that stuff.
Pink might know too.
Pink might know.
Yeah, Pink's on tonight. I hope she's on tonight because I like her too. All my YouTube friends.
Now who's calling? My mom is calling me. Just a minute. Hello? Yes? I did?
Yeah.
Okay. They're on computers. Well, Tim is off today. He took a day off, a vacation day. Yeah, he was in the garage for a while. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Bye. Did my mic unmute itself? Huh. I had it muted and then all of a sudden it wasn't muted. Oh, well. That's life.
That's nice.
1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, this thing. Thank you, Brenda. I wasn't sure that these blues and a light purple would go together, but it seems to look pretty good. But Joann's was having a 3 for $9 sale on Red Heart Super Saver. And my friend Shirley wanted to buy me some yarn. So I chose what I wanted and she picked what she wanted. I got 6 skeins, 3 of the light purple, 2 of this blue color, green, and 1 of this color. But yeah, I think it was a good thing for me to switch from my phone to the computer. And make a whole new live. Even though it is two lives, one back to back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Back to back.
Are you making something?
Yeah. Oh. I pull my yarn through my thread through my needle.
Oh. Okay.
Wet it a little bit for nothing.
Yeah.
I can finish this part.
Each color, I'm using a different stitch pattern for each color. So I kind of like the ones I chose too. One of them I just made up. And it's the one I used for my bracelets.
That's pretty.
That's the one I'm doing now. I wonder how Heather's neighbor is. She said she was going to check on her neighbor. Yep. When I finish this blanket, I might raffle it off too. Definitely. Because I want to get some new equipment. Some more equipment. Lighting and such.
During that 3-hour stream I was doing last night, we were talking about TV shows like you and me was that.
Oh, really?
And I told him, I said, hey, so I was watching the Emergency, and one says, I like that show too. So I said, I have DVDs.
Yeah. I haven't watched TV in so long. But I do like that show, Emergency.
That's a good show.
Definitely.
Roy and DeSoto engaged. It's fun to
Huh?
watch. That Roy and DeSoto and that other
Yeah.
father, Age, what do they call him?
Yeah.
Those doctors are funny too.
They are. And the nurse.
Yeah. Get that nurse's name, but yeah, she's funny too.
Yep. I remember watching that show every time it was on when I was younger.
Yeah. We're just talking about all those old shows like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I was looking
Oh,
for my scissors.
scissors.
Yeah.
I was right. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, I was looking for my big scissors I'm using. Well, I had to go get me some more.
I've got more than one pair of scissors that I use for my stuff. One I can put in a bag and take with me, and the other is for here at home. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. It's burp time.
Burp time.
Burp time, yes.
Burp time.
And chain one and turn it.
Oh, laughter is like a medicine.
Oh, yeah. A very good one at that.
Yep.
There's 4 wonderful, wonderful people in the building. Thank you for being here, everyone. Definitely. Thank you for coming and watching me crochet.
Yeah.
I put the link to my raffle in the chat. So if you want to go and check it out, that'd be great. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did skip. We are crocheting together. Cool, Shonda. Cool. Oops, why am I doing a double crochet? This color is all single crochet.
Yeah. It's
It just it's something that happens.
Oh,
When I finish with this skein, I go back to purple, and then I get my other skein of this color and do it, and then I go back to purple again, and then I get my other color and use it. So this is going to be an interesting blanket. I always like to have patterns, you know. What I start with is the way I end, if that makes sense. Like my purple, the next one I do is going to be the center of the blanket. And then I go back to the color I'm doing now. Is it going to be the center? Color I'm doing now, purple, then go back to this color, then purple again. Yeah, it will be the center. I kind of made up the stitch pattern that I'm doing right now. Kind of. I did make it up. Not sure what to call it though. Raised chains. Oh my goodness. I am starting to yawn again. I did use my medicine today. So all of us are working. Shonda's working. You're working on something. I'm working on something. I don't know if Brenda's still in here. I don't know. He says there's 3 of us in here. This is going to be nice. This blanket I'm making. I do at some point need to get, I've got some yarn that I need to get to finish making 2 different blankets. And I've got to do it before May. Before May 7th. And give it to my hubby for his boy's day. I am working on a bunny. Oh, cool. I've made other stuffed animals, but I've never made a bunny. I've made a couple of kinds of stuffed bear, and a picture of one of them is on my screen, actually, up in the corner, my watermark print. And I made about 5 Pikachus and about 3 or 4 of another type of bear. So yeah, I've made bears. Maybe I should find a good bunny pattern and make a bunny for my mommy. My mom likes bunnies. She's going to come over tomorrow and cut my hair. I told her, I said, I'll call you because you hadn't called me. Because last Saturday, she said she was going to call me and tell me when she could come over and cut my hair. And it was supposed to be last week, but that's just the way things go sometimes. And my neck does not like me at all. It hurts. Okay, now chain time. But I need to do 1 stitch right there. Now I can do my chain. 1, 2, 3. And these are the chains that are raised in this. Oh, let's chain 2, 3, and there we go. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So, has anybody seen a good movie lately? Any recent movies that are good? Is there a new Star Wars movie coming out? Oh. Not you. Okay. Shonda hasn't seen any good movies lately. I haven't either. Of course, I haven't been looking for any lately.
I saw one, have a DVD of it.
Oh.
90 Minutes in Heaven. Story about Don Piper.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Oh. All I have done is crochet trying to get this throw done. Ah. Totally understand that. I just crochet because I need to. I need to. It helps a great deal with the anxiety problem I have. The more I crochet, the better off I am. Or knit. Or loom knit. "90 Minutes in Heaven" sounds like a good movie.
Yeah. I actually saw that man in real life. The hotel I was at. He's very interesting to listen to.
I saw the movie Heaven is for Real.
Mm-hmm.
And I read the book.
I think I have that book too myself somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, he's very interesting to listen to.
Huh?
That Don Piper fella, he's very interesting to listen to.
Oh.
I'm like, I told him the story about me when I saw heaven. And I cried.
Huh?
I told him the story about when I saw heaven for the first time myself, and I cried when I shown it to that man.
Oh. So you've seen heaven, huh?
Mm-hmm. What it was on the night when my mom was going home to be with the Lord.
Oh,
I was telling them about that. And,
okay.
it was very, very beautiful. Um, so my mom wanted me to pray for her, but what she wanted me to pray for, I couldn't do it. And so
Oh,
then I was sitting down on the couch. Suddenly it's like Jesus was just talking to me deep, deep on the inside.
uh-huh.
I want you to, he said, son, he said, I want you to go outside and just wait for a few minutes. And so I, doing what he told me to do, I went outside and then just waited. And I was really crying my eyes out, thinking
Uh-huh.
about, and I looked up and there was a beautiful sky, clear sky. And it's kind of cool. Uh, but most of all, it's like, I don't know, 7 o'clock at night or something. It was real, real beautiful. And then I looked off towards the north, and that's when I start seeing colors, beautiful colors,
Ah.
um, like green, blue, pure gold. And after I start seeing
Oh.
that, then I saw the city. I saw a city. The city looks kind of like it would in the movies,
Uh-huh.
that type. And then I start seeing people, and the people was they're kind of in the distance. I could not see them up close.
Right.
It was kind of walking like. So one minute I'm crying, the next minute I'm completely dry. So this went on for must have went on for I had no idea how long it went on because I lost I lost all track of time that night. I had no
Yeah.
idea what time it was, no nothing. And not one thing on my body hurt me that night. Not a thing.
Cool.
Uh, so I was watching it, and then it must went on for for several hours, and then I saw it again. And this time when I saw a red streak going across the sky, and then I ran back in, told my mom and told my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law is a nurse,
Uh-huh.
and she's a baby nurse. She takes care of babies, but
Yeah.
she was here that night taking care of my mom. So I was too upset to help my own mom with anything. So
Yeah.
then I came back inside and I told him, I said, I had this experience, something like I never experienced before. They said, what did you experience? I said, my mom said, oh, he just saw a shooting star. I said, no, mom, I said, it's more than that. It's just beautiful. What I saw, I said, I saw heaven. She said, wow. She said, you saw heaven. I said, yes, ma'am, I did. A few days passed and Jesus spoke to me again. And
Yeah.
he says, son, he says, I want you to tell my people about what you saw. And I told him, I said, well, Lord, I said, I'll I'll tell you people. I said, what if they don't believe me? He says, son, he says, don't worry about that. He said, just let my people know what you saw was it's it's real. It's a real
Uh-huh.
real place. It's a beautiful place. And I said, I'll tell them, Lord. And I said, I'll tell you people that. So I was telling that to somebody else, and they said maybe it's maybe it's God's way of saying, hey, your mom's gonna be coming home, and she's gonna be, up here with me and my son. And your mom's gonna be a much better place.
Yeah.
And when I told that man that night at that hotel, I cried. But I do miss her though.
I'm sure. I miss my daddy.
You miss Dad too. That's hard. I get, I get. When I was watching you and Shirley last night, y'all make me laugh. Her doggy, that dog that she has, it's a cute
Yep.
dog.
That dog, I tell you, sometimes I just want to go whop because it won't shut up. But I know better than to do that. I would never do that. But I tell you, sometimes that's when I start asking Shirley what the dog needs. Or telling her the dog needs something.
Dog needs something.
Yep. Hopefully, I'm not getting too much of my hair crocheted into this project. That would not be good. In about 12 minutes, I'm going to have to close down my live because I need to make dinner.
I'm sure my dear will be coming to me pretty soon.
Ah. So you get your dinner at 7 at night?
Sometimes I do.
Huh.
Sometimes it's earlier than that.
Do you ever save it for another day?
I do sometimes if my sister-in-law and my brother won't be home, then yes, I will save it another day or something.
I don't know why I am hot. Hot flashes, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I've already read that. What?
I see Joe Sports is on. Dana's husband. He's bowling.
Oh, Joe is on?
Yeah.
Why
He's
don't
bowling.
I have you guys raid him?
That'd be kind of cool.
Did he just turn on?
Let me see. Yeah, see, he's live.
Yeah.
Joe Bowling Sports Ministry, Park TV, Monday Night League.
Oh, he's bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you guys should go watch him bowl. Let me see if I can pull it up and then put the link in the whatever you call it, chat. That's what you call it. Joe. Monday Night Bowling. And let's get the link. Beep. Copy. And let's go to here and paste, enter. That is Joe's link. For y'all to go over there. And I will close mine down. It's really fun to watch them bowl, though.
I've been watching them bowl myself.
I've done it, and it's fun. There was only one that I didn't like, and it's because somebody they were bowling against kept dropping the F-bomb.
I don't know what that is in bowling.
What the F-bomb is?
Yeah, I don't think I want
the F word.
Oh, the F word. That bad.
Uh-huh.
That bad.
Somebody kept dropping the F-bomb. Anyway, yeah.
That's not good at all.
Right. I'll see you guys later. And you can say it's a J-Bug raid or something when you go to Joe's live. Okay. Huh?
I'm gonna go over there too.
Okay. You just. Okay. Bye.